Hey guys, my name is Slykiller9136 from Plague Army, and right next to me, or right in front of me, is Insane Nny2. Say hi, Nny.
Hello, hello.
On today's topic, we're going to talk about exploits and exploiters.
Yes. Since the big thing nowadays is that Ubisoft is planning to punish the exploiters on exploiting the Phantom Moss and lifting the EU. What are your opinions on these exploiters and mod breakers, Sly?
Well, one, you didn't really explain what we're saying. What he's talking about is later on, well, the first update we got, the free update, which was the excursion updates. We got, what was it, Falcon Lost, one of the missions that came up with the update, along with all the other, nice armor and whatnot. The main exploit that we're talking about here is being able to wall breach into the mission, completely avoiding the NPCs and just taking your merry ass time using sticky bombs on the APC that apparently doesn't care for explosions.
Yeah, I can see where Ubisoft is coming from, where they're talking about they're going to punish people for their code of conduct and stuff like that. But the thing about it is, if you're going to give grief to people going beyond using the game that they did not complete, how is it everybody else's fault except theirs? They got to take it in consideration for themselves that they didn't give us a complete game, and they overpowered everything. So, that's like telling a poor person not to pick up a $100 bill off the street.
I wouldn't use that analogy, but it's almost accurate. Because if a poor person is going to see $100 on the street, he's thinking, I can buy food, I can buy water, some clothes. Like, that's a whole different ball game.
That's just kind of like Walmart. I used to work for Walmart for 5-6 years, and like if you see like a $1 bill or a $5 bill or even a $20 bill on the ground, you pick it up, put it in your pocket, you're fired. That's almost just like saying that the division's like, well, you have to go by our guidelines, and this is so extremely hard that it just makes you not want to play the game, where people are gonna push it past the boundaries of them not fixing their game, and people are going to use it to their advantage. And I honestly think that it shows that they just need to fix it, not cry about it, and actually get it done.
Now, on the thing with broken games, Ubisoft has had a long history with that. If you remember Assassin's Creed Unity.
Oh yeah.
You can't forget about those bitches. Those are horrible. Especially that one mission where you're talking to, forgive me if I get this wrong, because I have yet to even completely pass the game. But when you're talking to one of your main NPCs, and there's just two guys just there, standing, walking into an invisible wall, then going back, then walking forward again, just to get thrown back. That was pretty game-breaking, to an extent.
Sometimes it almost feels like that Ubisoft copies and pastes their games, where it's just like, okay, this is what we've done, let's just get it out, sell it, and they just ignore the fact that there are going to be people out there exploiting these games. I mean, you pay millions of dollars for these people to test and get your game fixed instead of just we're just going to throw this up and that's it. They should use us people that exploit this game to their advantage to realize what they missed, not punish the people that are helping them.
Since you mentioned that, that also brings up the thing of what gamers do. We don't just buy the game, play the campaign, play the multiplayer, and be done with it. No. We buy the game, we play the multiplayer, and then we're going to find a way to break it after we finished everything. Or maybe you're just that guy. I know I'm that guy in Fallout. So where I get the game, I'm like, I try to do it legitimately. I try to grind for those things. But in the end, I'm like, screw this. go on YouTube. I find whichever glitch I can. I am guilty for using the dog meat glitch. Come on, who isn't? Because admit it, finding those fusion things for the power armor is a pain in my ass. It's almost like this game. Trying to grind that mission and get the badass armor parts, that's a pain in the ass. Especially with the incursion being so damn difficult. Hell, hard mode feels like challenging. Challenging feels like just take a piss in a, excuse my language, a wet tissue paper. You're the wet tissue paper.
But yeah, I honestly think that I think they should review their statement. And you know, yeah, if you end up using the exploit, you know, just for us showing the exploit to Ubisoft, they should at least let us keep the stuff that we have, just as a reward for pointing it out to them. Say, hey, look, this is what you need to fix, get it done. They did it the first time. They did it. The first exploit I saw on YouTube only lasted for a day. They jumped right on it. But now that there's like 2-3 more exploits out there, even some in the DZ, they're just panhandling it, and they're like, well, we don't, you know, we're not going to spend the man hours to fix these glitches, so let's just punish these people for it. Just get it done with. That way they don't do them again.
You know, what some people don't understand, like, yes, I know exploit's bad, but you also got to think of the coders. When you're coding a game or anything, when you patch one bug, you open up thousands more. That's the pain in the ass part about
that's
coding.
How these people get paid for. These people get paid so much money to do this, to fix this stuff.
True.
I mean, they're not getting paid a minimum wage pay just to change a code. This is what they
drop site has been cleared by another agent.
They're for. This is what they work for.
True. Now back on the punishment side, the whole thing of 3 hours, what was it, 3-day ban?
Yeah.
For me, that's that kind of harsh. Like, granted, I'm the kind of guy that, you know, I didn't just buy one game. I have multiple to back up just in case.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, that's when you pay $60 for a console game, you're kind of expecting, you know, you're gonna be able to play it all day, every day.
Well, I mean, like us, you know, we spend over season passes and all that.
Yeah. I was one of those fanboys that decided to go with the watch and whatnot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But yeah, I was one of the guys, me and Nny are the guys that wasted more than $60 just for the season pass. All the nice things that come with it, along with the watch. That was the main reason why I bought it to begin with. I wanted that watch.
I wanted the watch. It was the crystal of watches.
But the main thing is, the whole banning people, that seems a bit harsh.
Yeah, I mean, I can see maybe just a temporary, like, punishment, the 3-day punishment, just to be like, give them a couple days to cool down, but a permaban just seems rather harsh for a code that they didn't complete. I just think it's a little too hard.
Very.
Extraction of cargo now in progress.
Now, I can see if somebody was hacking the game and changing the code, that's a different story. I think the permaban should be set for those type of people that are actually going into the game and actually changing the code.
But when you think about it, it's still kind of hard to catch those people.
Oh, well, of course.
Main reason is,
but I'm saying, once those people are brought to light, you know, that should be the justice for them. I think only the 3-day ban for people that are doing the mad loot cave exploiting, that should be
extraction complete
for the 3-day ban.
I can see that. But the main reason why they're gonna go after that kind of the exploit banning, because that's the only one they can actually track accurately.
Oh yeah.
They can't really get the ones that go in the game, change the code, because it's only essential to that console. And the only way to catch those guys is if people like us, you know, make the videos, alert the community, get the name out, the word out that, hey, this guy right here is so-and-so 9144 or something. This guy's hacking, he did this, you know, he's breaking the game. That's when they can, Ubisoft themselves can go in there and effectively end that situation. But they can't do that without people going out there and saying, this guy, you know, red flag over here.
Well, especially when you got these guys on, you know, YouTube. They're showing people how to do this, and it's like, I don't understand why they would do that. I mean, I know it's probably just for reviews and stuff, but it's like, dude, you're putting your own name out there, getting, you know, tagged for exploiting.
Yeah, you're effectively making the game kind of unfun for those of us that want to play legitimately. We're trying to grind out the game, trying to play this game how it's meant to be played. Now that kind of makes the game kind of difficult for us kind of people.
Warning, another agent is claiming a nearby supply drop. Remaining supply drops will expire in 30 seconds. Alert, nearby supply drop retained by another agent.
Alright.
But, yeah,
All supply
I
drop
think,
sites clear.
we're gonna close it out for the day. Anything else you want to say, Sly?
The only thing I am going to say is, shh, just let it happen. Alright guys, this has been Plague Army.
Alright guys, well, if you guys like this video, and if you like this video, just give us a like, and we will see you guys around.
Like, subscribe, and for dear God, please, don't leave the toilet seat up. Maybe annoying for women, it's also annoying for me when I gotta sit down.